do is sell dope, fuck my bitch and play PS3. All these niggas wanna trap, but this shit ain't really what it seems. Smoke.
What is going on, guys? It is your boy CJay, and I'm back again with another H1Z1 Ps4 video. I just want to thank you guys for all the support you guys have been leaving on my H1Z1 videos. It is really motivating, helps me have motivation to make these videos for you guys. I really enjoy making them, having a lot of fun with this game. So with that being said, a lot of you guys have been asking me about my sensitivity settings and what I play on and what is the best across the board. So I'm going to make this video is basically to show you guys what my sensitivity settings is. I'm going to go over it and just tell you guys why I have them the way that I do, and hopefully this will help you guys out. So with that being said, make sure to leave a like, comment if this helps you out, definitely, because I want to know what you guys use or if this helped in any way. Also subscribe if you're new to the channel, because we're basically uploading daily and it's crazy. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Also, peace and gift card giveaway, so if you're commenting, liking, and subscribing, post notifications are on, you can enter it just by doing that, so keep that in mind. So my sensitivity, first, people do ask about my brightness. It's at 15%. I am playing on the PS4. I am getting the regular, or the PS4 Pro, sorry, in a couple days. But guys, you gotta remember that brightness isn't, like, just because your brightness is 15% doesn't mean that it's gonna change too much for the game. You gotta remember that if you're playing on like a certain monitor or a certain TV, your brightness will be different. So keep that in mind. If you're playing on a monitor that has high brightness already, you probably won't need to change too much. So keep that in mind. I'm not too sure what the default even is. I think it might be 20 or 30 or even 10. I'm not even too sure. But I have it at 15. I have BenQ monitors and my brightness is usually pretty high on them anyways. So with that being said, I don't need any extra brightness on the game. So that's just how I have it. Again, this will be different depending on what you play on. Keep that in mind when you're adjusting your brightness. You might not even need to anyways. So just wanted to point that out. Now I'm going to point out that the Reticle colors are very important. You don't want to have colors like per se red. Like, you can have them, like if you want to have your favorite color as your Reticle, by all means go for it, but you want to have your Reticle something that stands out. So when you are in those close like shotgun fights, if your Reticle isn't something that stands out above everything else, there's a good chance you might miss your shots or whatever. I find that having like a bright green or yellow or something like that really helps out, because it's kind of like the first thing that you look at and it kind of helps you with your aim even if you don't realize it. But again, this might be different for everyone. You can have blue, red, whatever. Just, I think, use whatever stands out the most on your screen. So just keep that in mind. Also, this game is not the most colorful game, so having a Reticle like green will stand out over everything else in the game, or at least a bright green or yellow or whatever. So keep that in mind. Now my controller sensitivity is at 0. Now I want to point out that the aim acceleration on this game is absolute dog shit right now. So this will change. What I mean by aim acceleration right now is that you can have your controller sensitivity at 100 and you'll feel like you're too slow, or too slow for what it should be at 100%. And if you have it at 0 or 50 or 30, you feel like you'll be going too fast. So for those that want a lower sensitivity, a lot of people are having problems with it being too fast for low sensitivity, and people who want it faster are having problems with it being too slow at a faster sensitivity. So I normally do play on fast ones, but with this game I feel like hitting your shots is the most important thing. Me having 0 sensitivity is not making me miss shots, it's not making me overcompensate. So I feel like 0 sensitivity is the way to go, especially up until they change it, because honestly you don't see that much of a difference. And up close, you do not want to be aiming all over the place. You don't want to be moving your controllers, your like right thumbstick to the right just a bit to readjust your aim, and you aim way over the dude or way too far out and you end up dying. Hitting your shots is key, like major key. Gunfights should not be drawn out because you're missing shots. This is not PUBG. So try and have lower sensitivity, at least right now, until they fix aim acceleration. So if this is too slow, I don't find this slow at all, or too slow or whatever, definitely you can raise it up a bit, but I do find this is the best for me. So this should work across the board, in my opinion. Scope controller sensitivity, like I said, aim acceleration is bad. So 100 sensitivity with the scope, like the M40s and the scout rifles, it probably feels too slow. especially for someone who has that 100% sensitivity. So yeah, if it feels too slow, just kink it up to 100, because honestly, it's not changing too much from 50, 60, 70, 80, or 90 or whatever. So just keep that in mind. Just have it all the way up if it feels like it's too slow, because if you want a really slow like sensitivity for the snipers, go for it. But if you're trying to like keep up with someone who's moving, you do not want it, like you don't want it under 100. Honestly, you're gonna piss yourself off. Aim controller sensitivity. Now this is for the KH, the AK-47. When you ADS with the Hellfire, basically anything that aims down sights that aren't snipers, this is what the aim controller sensitivity is. This can definitely be different for everyone, but I think having it slower is the best way to go. At 30%, like I said, aim acceleration is bad. I don't feel like I'm going too slow or aiming too slow. I don't have a problem with anyone moving. Like I can easily keep my scope on someone that is moving around, or even in the car. If you put at 0, you might have that issue. If you put at 100, you might be aiming not even too fast, but you might feel like you're overcompensating a bit. You do want to hit your shots, so, and people aren't really moving that much, like besides people in cars, so try and keep that in mind. Aim controller sensitivity doesn't need to be too high, because you just want to hit your shots. You don't want to overcompensate or anything like that. Remember, hitting your shots, key as fuck, just across the board, no matter what. Vehicle camera sensitivity. Now, I know a lot of people don't play with this at 100. Some people play with it at 30. Some people play with it at 50. Whatever. The reason I use 100 is because I do spend a lot of time in my cars. Doesn't mean that I sit in my car the whole game. Obviously, by my high kill games, I hop out the car, I chase people in their car, get them out of the car, whatever. But the reason I do use vehicle camera sensitivity is because my controller sensitivity is really low. So with that being said, when you're in a vehicle, you want to be able to see everything that's going on around you. You want to be able to look to your right, to your left. So like if you hear shots, you can quickly look to your left to see where they are and try and position yourself so you can get that easy kill or whatever. Also, if you're about to engage someone but you see multiple people, you can kind of tell if someone is going to come behind you, because you can kind of see like where someone might use for cover or stuff like that. So vehicle camera sensitivity is really good for scoping out an area, seeing where people are. So when you come out of your car, you kind of know what to expect. So that's why I use it. I do think that vehicle camera sensitivity should be at 100. Honestly, by default, like if you're using the car a lot, if you're playing aggressive with the car, definitely vehicle camera sensitivity at 100, no questions. So that is basically my sensitivity. Now I want to point out again that this will change, because the sensitivity or aim acceleration is not the best right now, and I'm sure that they will change it a couple weeks from now, maybe a couple months from now. I'm not too sure, but they did say that they are working on this, so expect these to change down the road. And if they do, they might not even, because a lot of people are getting used to this, and it's not that bad. Like if you play PUBG on Xbox, you know what I'm talking about. It is where the aim acceleration and just aiming in general is absolute dog shit. This isn't the worst. I do know that a lot of people are having a problem with it, but I think with the sensitivity that we have right now, people tend to get used to it eventually, and it's not that bad. But yeah, they do need to change it a bit, and it probably will be changed. So if they do, I'll make another video about it if I change anything with mine. So with that being said, I hope this helps you out. I am making some solo tip videos and stuff like that to help you guys be better at the game, and how to show you guys exactly how I play and how, like, some strats and stuff like that. So if you guys ever have anything that you guys want me to talk about or touch up on, whatever, just let me know and I will make the video. So with that being said, I hope this helps you out. Leave a comment if this helps. And what are your sensitivity settings? Do you think that the acceleration is good? Do you have a problem with sensitivity? Does this work for you? Let me know. I do have another video coming tomorrow, so definitely subscribe. Like I said, daily uploads. Why wouldn't you subscribe? So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.
What the fuck happened? What the hell? What the fuck? Yo, get off dick, dude. Oh my lord. Damn, son. Fucking asshole. Oh, jeez. I didn't tag both of them, did I? Oh shit, did I tag both of them kids?
Trapped in the concept, falsely accused, was used, and misled, bitch, I'm hoping you fucking rest in peace.